wish I had just verbatim said, man, shut the up. I would speak. How dare you tell me not to talk? I have all the words now retroactively.
Say it. This is your camera. Tell us.
This my camera?
Yeah.
Shut the up.
Tell us about a moment where you wish you would have said something and you didn't. There's nothing better than this. Say what you mean. 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 Hey, what's up? It's your girl, Aida Rodriguez, and this is yet another episode of Say What You Mean, where people stop by to say the things they wish they coulda, woulda, and shoulda said and didn't, and now they get to say it here, and we get to share it with you. I'm so excited about this episode. Before I get into it, you know, there's always a story that I have to share where I wish I would have said something, and I am going to say it to the waitress who took care of me at the Red Lobster the last time that I was there, which was some years ago. But every time I asked for something, she would remind me, or she would tell me that it would be extra. And she was like, well, you know, if you want all crab legs, that's another $2. And when I said, hey, I wanna get a tea, she said, there are no free refills on that tea. And I was like, wait, hold on, who working at Red Lobster here? So I didn't say anything then, but I'm gonna say it right now. Look here, you dusty. And it's not because you worked at Red Lobster, but because you had a nasty attitude. And you thought that because we were the people of color in your section that we could not afford to get a drink that didn't have refills and that we were going to have to pay a little extra for some crab legs. I want you to know, yes, I could. Dusty. I'm bringing Dusty back. Raggedy and Dusty. And they got nothing to do with you working at Red Lobster. You're dusty on the inside. Moving on. Let's start it off right. All right, joining me here today is actually someone who I call a friend, who I actually really appreciate, who was a part of the pilot series that we did for the show. She is, we call her, I said her new nickname is the Dalai Lama because she be redirecting negativity in real time. It's like she actually says what she means. She don't wait till later. She be like, we're not doing that. We're ascending. She makes me feel like I can float sometimes, and I need that. She is an accomplished songwriter, singer, Grammy Award-winning artist. She is also a very recognizable voice in an animated series. She is also just part of the culture. She is one of the thought leaders, not just somebody who sings, but somebody who speaks. And when she speaks, people listen. And those of us who are in her orbit are better for it. She's also a designer, and she has an amazing clothing line, which she happens to be wearing today. And those people who are born in 1980, oh, y'all showing off around here. But I'm so excited to have my friend Estelle in the house.
I'm excited to be here. This is nice.
I like this. The new look.
Thank you, man. The sweats. Oh yeah, I'm established in 1980. I'm proud of it.
Yeah, you are.
I can never lie about my age. It is what it is. Yeah,
you do. You always like. You just be just calling it out, and it's interesting because when you do that, it makes the boys come to the yard.
It does. Like I live my best life. I'm me.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. You always about the best things in life, though.
Yeah, luxury.
Yeah, you are. And listen, and the best restaurants, like
the best ones.
Every time we be like, we're gonna go to dinner, I have to Yelp the restaurant and see how many dollar signs. I'm about to fuck around with a Grammy Award winning artist. I am going to be in debt for the next 2 weeks.
No, but let me tell you, we like good food.
It is good food.
You know, I think, and my thing is I cook. So, like, I like to, if I'm going to spend my money and go outside, I want it to be good. And I want everyone with me to feel like, oh, this was a great thing to be at. Because we could do the regulars in LA. We could do all the places, the Bossa Novas, and that's a regular day. And sometimes that's good. But, sometimes you want to eat good.
I know. It's the restaurants that match your perfume. I get it. There will always be some expensive.
Oh, bougie over there.
I'll be like, what's the name of the perfume? She be like, I'll be like, I can't pronounce it. I know I can't afford it. I'm just stick with the floral Gucci petals.
That's in the mix. I layer them up.
I know.
That's my thing. Yeah.
We were talking about you because you always smell good. And it's not that most people that I know smell good, but there's always something very distinct about the way you smell.
Thank you,
What is that about? Tell me.
I layer it up. I feel like one of the things for me is that when you smell good, when you take care of your physical self, like in the best way, and part of that is smelling good, you just project. It's like your energy projects it too, So no matter where I go, and guys, I have my musty days, but everyone has musty days. But the point is,
her musk smells like floral petals.
Well, I do bathe in rose oil, darlings. I do. I really do. Like when I take my self-care real serious, like my physical self-care. Like as long as I feel good, that's the thing.
She's a chemist also. I will have to say that I was having a very, very bad bout of insomnia, and she had some teas, a messenger bring the teas to my house. God. I don't know why I have to talk like that. I'm always feeling like when I'm with her, I'm dealing with a character in Bridgerton. It's like she sent this tea to my house, and I was like, I think she drugged me. No. Like that was the first time I slept in a long time. And she was like, you don't understand. This is like a family recipe. And I drank that tea. And baby, I was asleep, also high.
Amen. So my thing is this: we all have, we really do know the things from the earth that can actually help us be better instead of taking any kinds of drugs and pills and whatnot to sleep. My thing was just start developing and really testing out and seeing what actually works. I started in earnest in the panini. Because, no one, I had COVID, I think, when no one knew what it was. And my whole thing was like, nah, like the doctor was trying to tell me I had blood pressure problems, I had this. And I was like, I weigh $100. I weigh 100 pounds soaking wet. How do I have high blood pressure? Like all the things that she was talking about, but I was sick, I had COVID, my pressure was high because my body was scared essentially. So I had to really figure it out. I was doing my Googles. I was talking to my mom. I was like, yo, what do we do in our family? How do we take care of this herbally? And she put me onto some of the things, and I did more research, and I started making my own teas. Yeah, so I do them, and I give them out to the homies, people I care about, and I love. So I'm the one that's going to give you the take some oregano oil and mix it up with this and put an ice pack on it, and I'm that girl. So yeah.
Yo, I'm telling you, she's like the only person that ever used Uber Messenger for me. Like she sent this to my house.
Darling, I tell you, I do the things earthily, but I need my luxury. Okay, God bless Uber, God bless packages.
You know what I'm talking about? Creepy. Like a Uber pulls up and there's these 2 little tin cans in the back seat.
I put them in tin cans. I didn't put them in a Ziploc.
No, she makes it's in these beautiful little tea cans. But if you see the car pull up with the little tin cans in the back, and it just it's like
what is this?
I drank that tea though. I was desperate because I couldn't go to sleep.
And you knocked out. Your body needed to rest. But it's things that we have, and now all natural, orderable, that you don't gotta go to the herbal shop. You can go to Amazon and get the things. It's that serious. It's just knowing what to mix.
She's so fancy. Your body needs to rest.
Yes, listen, sleep is 100%.
This is what I asked. She had lost some weight, and I said, "Hey, what'd you do? What'd you do to lose sleep?" I was like, "Did you take Ozempic?" She was like, "Nah, bitch, I went to sleep."
I did. I took naps, and when I nap frequently, when I really rest, like the weight drops off my body.
Yeah.
I see it as a note that I'm not sleeping when I start to retain unrealistic weight.
Yeah.
So for me, it's just that's one of the things, along with working out, eating healthy, no OD, no sugar.
No, I know. I started reading into the nap ministry and the book and all of that. I mean, I also, thought I was going to lose some weight when I went to sleep, but I was going to sleep after I ate a Big Mac. And that just didn't work. I was like, I keep gaining weight.
I'm not talking to you. I'm not doing this with you. We're not doing this. She said I ate a Big Mac, and that was kind of counting.
And then I took a nap, and then I was like, hey, Estelle said I'm supposed to lose weight after I eat this Big Mac.
You're supposed to take a nap when you naturally feel tired. No, after you eat a Big Mac. I'm not playing with you.
No, I'm joking. I don't eat Big Macs.
Get your girl. Yeah.
Big Mac.
I don't know.
So.
No, I'm not going to lie. I had a Big Mac during the panini, the pandemic.
Yeah.
Because Sweetie came out with a Sweetie meal. And I'm a sucker for advertising because it came with the nuggets and everything. Yeah. And I was like, and then I was so sick after I ate it.
See?
Yeah, it was all emotional. It was like me, the therapist was like, do something for your younger self.
Yeah.
I ordered that, and then I watched Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer because I was taking care of the
But
little
you
girl
took
in
care of
me.
the little girl. And then the
that
girl,
little girl got sick.
she said, all right, this wasn't it.
Nah, it was bad back then. I don't know. But anyway, I tried it.
100%.
We've had these conversations before. Tell us about a moment where you wish you would have said something and you didn't.
Well, early on in my career, I remember being vocal, like having a voice, like beyond singing. I would get on stage and I would talk to my fans. And someone I was working with at the time and in my team was like, you should just not speak on stage. You should just like sing the songs and that's all people want to hear. And I was like, And I really listened for a few years.
Shut up and dribble.
Shut up and dribble. You know, like don't make any other personalities, anything about your personality, your instinct, a feature or a star of the show. You know, and I think it more came out of jealousy because people were like, she funny, she's, you know, and they weren't getting that result. And I wish I'd have been like, man, shut the
I know.
I wish I'd have just verbatim said, man, shut the up. I would speak. How dare you tell me not to talk? I have all the words now retroactively.
Oh, say it. This is your camera. Tell us.
This my camera?
Yeah.
Shut the up. Verbatim. Like, I like, how dare you try and tell me how and when and not to speak, like, on this big, glorious thing that I've been given, this space I've been given, with all this talent I'm so grateful to have. How dare you try and curtail it? Like that, it hurt my feelings. I've had to write it down on paper and burn it several times. But clearly, I needed to say it here. So I forgive you. But honestly, from then back then, shut the up. Like you shut up. Like this, I trigger something in you. I can say it now. I trigger something in you with being heard. I trigger something in you that makes you feel inadequate because I'm able to speak freely and 100% and with confidence. And you just don't have that. You don't believe in yourself in that way, you know?
I prefer my artists with a voice.
I do too.
I like to hear what people are thinking. I want to know who they are.
Yep.
It's always refreshing to see somebody have a point of view about things,
100%.
you know?
Look, all of our favorites, I look at people like as far back as Marvin Gaye. He would talk on stage. All the comedians, like you're speaking, you're doing your bit, but you're also going in and out and speaking to the audience. It's all a part of the performance of it all. And also, you're talking to humans.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean just stand there and sing? Like,
Who do you think is the most vocal artist? Like, what artists do you think are like those that talk the most?
You know who I love who talks the most? She does it in songs, so it's hilarious. You have to catch it. Jill Scott.
Oh, yeah, she does.
She's sorry. I had to clear my throat. Jill is like masterful with it. Jill is masterful with it. A close second might be, I mean, you're looking at artists like Diana Ross and them are like the blueprint. Diana Ross, Dionne Warwick, and all of them are like the blueprint. They did variety shows.
Yeah.
You know, so they had to learn how to talk in between singing and performing. But like Jill is just funny. She just says random funny shit. If you've ever had the chance to be around her, on and off stage, it's just like, yo, I love you because it's not even aspired to be you. I just love you because you are who you are.
Yeah, when she does that little thing where her lip goes up like right by her nose. It's like this little thing that she does when she's being snarky.
Yep.
It's really, it's very fun to watch. Yeah, you can see it. Because she's really smart.
Yes. And that's the thing. Like, she comes from all these different disciplines, but she does, when she performs, it's really her.
Who's a close second?
Jeez Louise. Shit. Can I say myself? No, I'm joking. I don't know.
I mean, I think you be talking your shit.
I be talking my shit. I be talking my shit.
I like it. I think that's why we friends, because it's I don't hang out with anybody who's a mute.
Yeah.
I don't hang out with anybody because I fear those kinds of people because you never know what's going on here, and those are the diabolical ones, right?
The diabolical ones, because they have other things going on in the back of their soul. I think you're great.
Thank you.
I think you're great. I've watched you do stand up, and I've watched you just like slide on people Like, and then bring it right back round to the comedy that you're like, bring it back round to whatever you're saying in your bit, but then also slide on someone in the front row, and it's just like, oh Lord, I would be quiet.
Yeah.
Shh, don't say nothing more to her. Don't say nothing.
I appreciate it. You know, after years of being silenced, right?
Yeah.
We're comedians, right? Women that are comics.
Yeah.
And in the comedy world, I don't know if you experienced this in music, but when we first started doing stand-up, it's always a standing around the corner waiting to coach you. Like, we need coaching.
So let me tell you what you need to.
Yeah.
I ain't ask you.
And I'm like, you ain't even that funny.
And then meanwhile, I'm like, yo, like, you are in the same place as me, trying to get on.
Yeah.
I did not ask you for information. Like, I'm gonna ask someone I aspire to be like, that's doing way better than me, that's doing the thing. I'm really gonna listen to them. It's fine if you say it with kindness, but when you come at me like you're my coach and you trying to get on before or after me, if you don't go sit, nobody asked you. With all the sincerity in my heart, no thanks. No thanks.
So I asked you this last time, and I'm gonna ask you again, only because things have happened since then. If you had an opportunity to say something to Kanye, what would you say?
I really want to know, and I say the same thing as before. I want to know where he's at.
Yeah.
I would generally sit down and just want to hear where his head, his brain, and his heart and his spirit is. I don't have no judgment per se on that man. I do not agree with anything he's got going on, but I'm always intrigued hearing, especially when it doesn't really affect my life, because it doesn't.
Oh, right, of course.
I'm always intrigued hearing.
You ain't gonna let him tell you what to wear? No,
absolutely never.
Joking.
Absolutely never. We actually crossed that.
No,
we crossed that early, and me and my stylists were like, if you don't, like what? No, verbatim. My stylist at the time said she has sisters and brothers and family. She will not be doing that, and I was like, thank you.
Bro, do you know what we would do to you if we saw you walking down the street wearing a pillow?
Oh,
oh my goodness!
But this was before the pillow. This was early.
No, I know. We would have snatched you up. They'd have been like, "Yo, this U-Haul truck just rolled by Estelle. She disappeared.
She's gone.
She came out of the truck wearing Gucci.
She had a pillow on. She's gone.
It's smelling real good."
But like, honestly, look, people become more of who they are. That's my theory. And there was a scenario once where it was she should wear this, and me and my stylist were like, smoothly, like, And she said, no, she has family. We're not gonna do that. She did, and I was just like, thank you, and let's continue shooting, you know. And so I've always had a very clear sense of self. So having a conversation with him, I'm not gonna say I don't ever engage anyone like change my mind about my life.
That's right.
And sir, what, ma'am? Who are you? You know.
You always have had your own sense of style. That's who you are. You're an artist. All of us. Like when we sit there and think about people telling us what to do, how to dress, what to say, it's like the reason I do what I do is because I think on a certain vibration. That's what makes me an artist. What makes you think you can infiltrate that with?
Well, you give people as much power as you give them. So if they think they can, then there's something about you saying something that you're saying to them energetically or even out your mouth that makes them feel like they can. I'm not that one.
You're not.
You know,
that one.
you can say the things. I'll be like, no thanks. Or that's a perspective.
You know what's funny? Like on that Key and Peele sketch, I want to be your translator. Because you really be reading people and it sounds so regal.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, she'd be like, well, you know, I be wanting, what she say is, you old and she don't like the you saying. Stay the out her business. She a grown woman and she don't need you to tell her what to wear because you don't even look good with the you got on. So shut the up and get the out her face.
Let's go do a whole episode with that because low key, but I've had to learn to like it's not worth like it really has like, okay, let me phrase this right. It's become less of a positive thing going down that lane with people and less of a like, I don't even want to engage with you that much. If I feel like I want to tell you shut the up, I don't even want to engage with you that much because then that pulls me into your space.
Into that energy.
And I'm good. I worked really hard. I wrote myself a letter and told myself I was changed for the better. And I really meant it, you know.
She got me writing letters to myself.
Ooh, baby, it's real.
And I'll be like, what is you doing?
Can you check? Like, and I write those things in letters. Like, you I can't stand
you
you,
gotta let
and
them.
I have to let you go. But before I let you go, let me tell you how to like. And I verbatim write like that, and then I burn them.
Even that sounds so regal. It makes me feel like
You
that I am.
no, you're not.
So we have a segment on the show called "Shoulda Kept That,"
Should have kept it.
and I'm gonna share a story with you that the audience shares stories with us via social media. They email them in through our mailing list, and some people send us stories. And I want to know what you think about this.
Okay.
My mom brought home her new boyfriend. I recognized him, but didn't know from where. He was a nice guy, and I was happy for her. A couple of weeks later, we were at dinner, and I suddenly remembered. I blurted out, I know you from my job at the strip club. They broke up after that.
Now, it's a mom and her daughter. No, I don't know. I think I don't. I'm being judgy. My first instinct is to be a judgy Baptist. Like, nah, my first instinct was like, nah. I'm glad she said something.
I know.
My second instinct is like, I don't know. I think your mom was here before you, and I think she's a grown, and I think she may, if you have that much discernment, she may have some discernment too. And if it doesn't really, I don't think that you can hide being a stripper in this day and age. So she may have known already, maybe, but you blurting it out put a different twang of shame and embarrassment and whatnot. And,
Well, she said that she told her mom she knew the man from the strip club, and the mom broke up with the guy.
Right.
Because the mom found out that he was at the strip club. But you ain't break up with your daughter for
That's
being
what I'm
at
like,
the
but
strip
your daughter was a stripper. So like, I feel like there was like extra shame wedged in there and other things when you're thinking about it. So maybe, I don't know, maybe she could have kept that and told her mom separately, like, hey, I work as a stripper. You may or may not know this. And this guy comes in to the strip club. A grown woman might be like, strip clubs are strip clubs.
Men go to strip clubs.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. Would you break up with a man if you found out he went to a strip club?
No.
No, me either.
No,
I mean,
that's a recreation time. Depends on how many times he goes per
Yeah,
week,
yeah.
per month, per day. I'd have to question whether he was really interested in me.
I know if the stripper is like, hey, that's Jared. He like the wings with no sauce on it.
Right, like what? That's a lot. It's recreational, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd break up with someone at a strip club. It's just about the amount of time you spend in there. Because then it's kind of like, do you have a job? Like,
I know.
Like, is this it?
When I
That's what
hear
we doing?
the dudes when they say, yo, they got the best lunch buffets at the strip club.
I've been to the strip club, and I'm not necessarily. I'm not the strip club girl, but I've been there, and I'm just like, yeah, the wings are winging.
Yeah, they are.
The wings be winging. Like, and it's the wildest shit. Cause look, my experience in strip clubs are always odd. The couple of times I've been, the girls are like so respectful and lovely, and they want to hug me, and I'm like, oh, what's glitter everywhere, bro?
Yeah.
You know, but like I appreciate it, and we do that like that weird, that chest out concave convex hug. But it's always respect and love, and then like my songs. It's weird because they play my song and then they dance, and it's just like this. You don't have to. You don't have to because I feel the weirdness in you trying to majorette dance into American, but it's like, and then like that was the first one, and then they played "Thank You" one time, and I was like, oh, yo. You don't have to play this. It's very weird. This is weird for everyone involved, guys. I'm here. I'm here doing a promo run. I was in DC, and the wings are great, and it's great.
That is so funny though when they, you know what? That's
but it's so much love. It's so much
homage.
love. Yeah, it's so much love. But I just always feel like y'all don't have to. It's fine.
I mean, it has to be like overwhelming. Like coming out to my comedy special to your song. Then you go to the strip. That's like a whole sketch. You go to the strip club. The girls.
And I thank you.
Hey.
It's like, wait,
yo,
no, cut the music. Thank you so much. No.
Oh my goodness. I wish I could have been there. No, that would have been a stand. And look, we love dancers here. There is no judgment.
None at
when
all.
I said that about you not mad at your daughter, I'm just saying you're gonna judge the man and you're not. That just sounds weird to me.
Yeah.
But I love dancers. I actually I grew up in Miami, and I've always been around dancers, and they've always been I've always been in awe of them. Shantae at Club Rolex.
Shantae.
I watched her. She taught me some things.
Okay.
And so
that's my thing. I'm always just like, well, show me. Okay, so how do you do that?
Yeah.
Front and back. Okay, cool. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't learn to clap though.
I did. But keep going. What happened? Like for 3 seconds, like for 3, it's 1, 2, 3, and then all right, look, my thighs hurt. Cut it out.
That sounds like a lot of work, but let us know.
Isolation.
Isolation is that's a lot of mind work.
Yep.
I don't know. I have ADHD. I'll be controlling 2 different parts of my body. So it'll be one cheek and then my left breast. Like I can't do both. I don't know because I'm like thinking, and then in the middle of it, I'm like, I wonder if they serving my favorite donuts. Like it's a very, very.
She said, cheeks to donuts. Here's how we are.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. All right, so now we do this lightning round. I want to get to know you better through this lightning round.
Ooh.
People want to know. This makes me laugh because I know who you are. Smash or pass scented candles?
I like scented candles.
I know you do.
I really do. I like them a lot.
Do you prefer flat water or sparkling water?
More recently, I feel like this is to do with being grown, sparkling.
I know, and it matches the perfume, the house,
luxury,
the car,
luxury,
and the nails.
Darling,
it's
put some lime in it, alkalize it, make it good. Be fancy.
What was how old were you the very first time you hit the stage?
Oh my goodness, I was probably if we're talking technical, I was 7. If we're talking like now, maybe like 16, 17.
No, 7. What was that?
7 years old.
Church.
Mm-hmm.
What you saying?
Sang with my brother.
What did y'all sing?
It was a gospel hymn at the back, near the cross. Near the cross. It was at the back of the blue hymn book, Church God of Prophecy. Near the cross, I pledge my soul to thee, so the heavenly part. I think something like that. Yeah. That's in the back beautiful. Of my soul. Like
for the Latinos, that's alabaré, alabaré, alabaré a mi Señor. And for the white people, onward Christian soldiers. I'm a church kid, so
you get it, yeah.
And we all the songs and all the languages, yeah. Pentecostal, Seventh-day Adventist, holla at your girl.
All of them.
I'm still trying to find my salvation.
Yo, why is she like this?
Fight or flight, 2 Tasmania devils.
Say that one more time.
Fight or flight. Are you fighting or are you leaving?
I'm out. Bye.
I know the Tasmanians.
2 of the Tasmanians? No. Yeah. Bye-bye. It's been fun. Fight each other. Bye. No thanks. No, thanks.
I'm going to love this answer. If you could say anything to your favorite teacher, what would it be?
Oh, Lord. Mrs. Mullally. She was my my grade school teacher. She was just lovely and loving. I would like to say thank you for treating me like me. Yes, she did. She was very perceptive. She was very an empath. She understood everybody's things. I remember that, and she just took everybody as they were, and very, very sweet. Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah.
So now this is the exciting part because people want to know what's next, what's coming.
I have a new record coming. I got to do it one by one, so I have a new record coming. I'm so excited. August 30th. I have my song, OI, and it's out now. I am so excited. The intention for this album is to this song, OI, is to give you words to restart if you need to start and just to lift your energy.
You wrote a letter to yourself.
I wrote a letter to myself. The lyrics are, I just wrote myself a letter, said I'm changing for the better. Lost myself in such frustration trying to get back to my patients. And it starts with you.
So when she said she'd be writing letters to herself? She writes letters to herself.
It's the only way. It's all about you.
You're excited about this album. I know you are.
I am. I was pretty much set to be like, okay, Lovers Rock was it, and let's figure out Legacy and other things, and and then I just started writing these songs, and it just kept coming, and they just kept coming. The God was like, no, not yet. You're not done. So I was like, yeah, come on.
I'm so excited for you.
Me too. Yeah. Like the joy is real. No, for real. Like every single song on this album is pure joy for me. It's not. I'm just not in the space of sadness in any capacity.
Yeah, I had the opportunity to hear a song or two, and it was joy. It was, you sounded happy. You sounded like you felt good. It was you, who you are like right now.
1000%.
And I think that it's going to be gospel for a lot of people, especially women who are at a point of their lives where they have come to themselves and they are okay with exactly who they are.
Yeah.
And I think we all need our anthem.
Yep. We do.
So come with it. Come on with it.
Man, it's coming. I'm so happy. I'm like, it took me a minute, but here we are.
Yeah. Now tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me at Estelle Darlings on pretty much all the things. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. And it's me. It's me.
Yeah.
Unless it starts feeling like it's hacked, it's me.
I know.
Because the hackers is hacking, baby. But like on all the socials, it's Estelle Darlings. Facebook is just /Estelle. Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming back
Thank
and
you
doing
for
it with
having
me.
me,
Thank
man.
you so much for being here. I love you dearly, and I think you are one of the best people I've met in this city, and I'm thankful for knowing you.
Likewise.
I want to thank you for being here. I appreciate you joining me on yet another episode of Say What You Mean with the great Estelle. And we will see you next time on another episode of Say What You Mean. Catch up with us on socials. We are at SWYM Pod on TikTok, Instagram, and X. If you are watching this, click the subscribe button. We want to hear from you in the comments section. Tell us your stories about those moments where you wish you would have said something or you should have kept that. If you are listening, download the episode, become a member, do whatever you need to do, and tell a friend, because we want to continue to grow this village. We are so excited to be a part of yours, and we are excited for you to be a part of ours. My name is Aida Rodriguez. This is Say What You Mean. We are out.